Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we are going to see how you can create a beautiful splash screen for your Flutter apps. So first of all, we'll open the Android Studio. We will create a new Flutter project and we'll tap on next. I'll give it a name as tutorial 3. I'll finish it. It will create my Flutter project, and so yeah. So once our Flutter project is created, what we need to do is, first of all, we have to go into the pubspec.yaml file basically, and inside the pubspec.yaml file, we have to add a new package called as Flutter native splash. I'm not entering any version number because the version number will change over time. So you can add the version number if you want, but I'm not entering the version number. Okay, so I have run for Flutter pubget, and yeah, so there was no problems and the package has been added successfully. Now the next step would be to create a new YAML file. So to do that, I'll create a new file and I'll name it as Flutter native splash.yaml. All right. Now in this file, we will add, I will need to add some lines of code that will basically create our splash screen. So first of all, we will need to give an image, and I would give this image asset slash img.png. Then let's set Android is equals to true, iOS is equals to true. So this tells basically if we want it for the both the operating systems or not. Let's keep the color as white for now. This color is basically the background color of which will be shown after the image. Let's keep full screen to true, and let's keep the Android gravity to center. So Android gravity is basically the positioning of your image on the whole screen. And the best part about this package is that you can add different image for a dark background. So I'll just add the same. So basically if your system is in dark mode, it will show this different image, and if it is in the light mode, it will show the above image. So I will add a black color maybe if you are in dark mode. So yeah, so now you can see that we have added the code, and there's only one thing that's missing, that is we don't have any images. So for that, what we'll do is first we will add assets file. So for that, let me add a new folder. Oops. Yeah, a new directory called as assets. All right. Now I'll add a new image in here. So for that, let me open my file explorer. Here I have a lot of images. I'll just select any one of the images. So let me select this image. All right. So I'll rename it to image.png. Yeah. So I have renamed my image. And now all we need to do is we need to type one more command basically in the integrated terminal. So I have gone into the terminal of my app of my Android Studio, and I'll type this command flutter pub run flutter let me just full screen. Yeah, flutter native splash a colon and then create. So it will take some time to create the splash screen, and yeah, so our splash screen has been created. Now how do we verify this? So let's test it on our emulator. So our emulator has started, and now let's run our app on the emulator. Okay, so it's here. It will take a few seconds to run this app on the emulator. So after a few seconds, you can see the app has been successfully built, and now it is being installed in the emulator. And yes, you can see our image of Dream 11 showing as a splash screen, and it has taken the full screen as we have set it to true, and now our app opens. So in this way, you can create a splash screen on Flutter. Obviously, this wasn't a beautiful splash screen, but you can create beautiful splash screens by combining different colors and different images and the positioning of the image. There's one more thing I needed to share, that you can also add a background image. So for background image, you can add this tag and you can add an image. Since I only have one image, I am just reusing it everywhere. So you can add a background image as well, but you have to keep in mind that if you add a background image, you can't add a color as well with it, because only one can exist, not both of them together. So and also whenever you make a change in this YAML file, you have to run your command again. This flutter pub run flutter native slash create. So I run the command. I press on OK. Yeah. So you can see my app has been updated. Now let's just try and test it. It's installing, and you can see I have these two images now, one in the background and one in the foreground. And so yeah, this is how you can create splash screens on Flutter using the Flutter native splash package. So if you think that the tutorial was helpful, then do drop a like and share this video as much as you can among your friends who are learning Flutter. And thanks for watching the tutorial. Thank you. Meet you in the next video. Bye bye.